I'll meet hearing people for the first time and they'll be like, "You're deaf?" No, I'm very much alive, thank you. For the record, I will be simcomming this video, which means that I will be talking, but I will also be signing at the same time. I mentioned in my first video that I am deaf, but I'm actually closer to being hard of hearing, which means that I'm not totally hearing, but I'm not totally deaf either. I'm in between. So sometimes it's difficult to be in between something, and I don't quite fit in with the deaf world. But I also can't like walk around pretending that I can hear everything. While I was growing up, I never really felt like I belonged anywhere. I always felt very alone because of that. I found it difficult to make friends because I was so insecure about being deaf. So I wanted nothing to do with it. I thought maybe like if I just pretended I was normal, if I just hid like what made me different, then people would like me better. What people respond to is self-assurance. You could be the craziest, weirdest person, but once you're just like, oh, this is me. If you're confident about it, people are like, okay. It took a really long time to accept being deaf. I recognized that, okay, there's really nothing that I can do to change this. But I also recognize that, you know, hey, this is something that brings a lot of good with it. I found a deaf theater, I'm on the deaf volleyball team, there's a deaf academic bowl, there's all these amazing things that come with it, and especially the language. And through finally accepting that part of me, I found that sense of belonging that I had never experienced before. So I started seeing myself as a person who's deaf. Deaf people would recognize that and I would be fine hanging out with them. And instead of hiding being deaf in front of my hearing friends, I started recognizing the deafness as a part of myself that I love and that I'm willing to share with people. People responded to me being open with myself. People didn't respond well to me hiding being deaf, and people didn't respond to me trying to act like I was normal. You're never going to find that sense of belonging by trying to hide who you are. You have to take whatever it is about yourself that makes you different. You have to find the good in it and you have to embrace it rather than feeling ashamed. You should never feel ashamed for being who you are. So recognize that whatever makes you different makes you an individual and not a mindless cookie cutter robot. That was hard to sign. That looked more like karate chopping. Just take whatever you have about yourself, whatever you're insecure about, whatever you feel like you have to hide, and just own it and know that you can rock it. Rock it. And you know what? It took a long time to feel like I could accept what made me not normal. So you know what? It might take time, but it'll be worth it. I love you guys and I will see you later. No, I won't. This is the internet.